CLI variable overrides, a quiet layer, late binding, high authority. Today is about where a value comes from, not how it is supplied. When Terraform evaluates a variable, it does not ask who typed it, it asks something simpler: which value wins? Overrides are not actions, they are precedents. A variable block declares requirement. It defines a shape. For example, a list versus a string. It defines a type. It defines expectation. It does not contain intent. It does not contain priority. Priority comes later. This declares a whole. Terraform now expects one string value to satisfy this identity. Nothing more, nothing less. Terraform resolves a variable by walking through layers. First, it checks environment variables, such as tfvar name. These are the lowest priority. Next, it checks default values inside the variable block. This establishes the baseline. Then it checks variable files, like terraform.tfvars. These override what came before. Finally, it checks CLI provided values, such as -var or var-file. These are the highest priority. Later layers override earlier ones. This relationship is fixed. The resource depends on the variable. The graph is already built. Changing the value does not change the dependency, only the meaning. Terraform infers this: the identity path is stable, the value source is flexible, the whole is the same, we are just changing the plug. COL overrides do not rewire the graph, they substitute a value at evaluation time. Because the structure is unchanged, Terraform stays calm. No warnings, no errors. But a different value can imply a different outcome. This is power without friction. COL overrides are best treated as ephemeral, temporary, contextual, session-bound. They are signals, not configuration. Persistent intent belongs elsewhere. This distinction matters at scale. CLI overrides answer one question only: which value should win right now? They do not document intent. They do not teach the system. They do not leave memory behind. State records the result, not the reason. In a future lesson, we will contrast overrides with persistent variable sources and examine drift risks. For now, remember this: overrides are authority without history.